You may recall it just was so recently. 2 million people lost power when Hurricane Beryl hit in July.
Yeah, it was such a mess. So keeping that in mind, our Lena DeFlorius is chatting with CenterPoint this morning before this week's storm hits. Good morning, Lena.
Yeah, good morning. So we have Alyssia Oshodi with CenterPoint. Thank you for stopping by because I know your team is busy right now. So one of the problems I think that you noticed with Beryl is a lot of people were saying that the communication was off, that they couldn't reach anyone, they couldn't get the information they were looking for, the tracker was out of date. So what have you done since Beryl compared to now so people can feel a little more comfortable with a storm coming our way?
Sure, and thank you for having me. We want our customers in the community to know that we heard their concerns when we went through Beryl, and we have committed to being more communicative and making sure that the customers know that we're prepared. So with the storm coming this way, we have been monitoring the weather through the weekend. We have been preparing our sites, our crews, and equipment so that we're ready to respond depending on what comes our way.
And when you say more communicative, what does that mean? What are people at home who have business with CenterPoint going to notice?
Sure. So what they're going to notice is just this. We are going to make sure that our customers know we're prepared. So we have more than 2,000 frontline workers and 600 veg workers already this week performing pre-storm activities. We have already identified an additional 5,000 workers that can come and help us in the event that we need them, as well as another 700 veg management workers. In terms of communications, we encourage our customers to sign up for Power Alert service. We will be using that channel to make sure that we can provide restoration updates, and then our new outage tracker, which launched August 1st. It's a new cloud-based platform. It's scalable, so we will not have the previous issues that we had with our other outage tracker, and customers can get restoration information as we have it through that channel as well.
So you mentioned about the vegetation removal, and I know one of the successes that you touted is last month that you were able to clear 2,000 miles of vegetation, but then I noticed also you guys had identified 700 people to help with vegetation management. So vegetation couldn't have grown that much since Beryl.
We did complete more than 2,000 lines of veg work over the last month. However, we know that vegetation continues to be an issue that we're dealing with. So we have proactively brought in workers to continue pre-storm activities, continue that trimming, as well as identifying those workers that say a system does come through can help us as any vegetation would impact our lines. It's really about being proactive. Through the GHRI initiative, our first phase, we trimmed those lines. We also installed additional automation devices, as well as replacing over 1,000 poles. And so again, that's just demonstrating what is our immediate action that we're taking to regain the trust of our customers.
One of the questions that we've had, though, is that I mean, years to prepare for Beryl, and obviously it would seem that the perception is that you were unprepared, and then just a couple of months to get ready for this potential new storm. How were you able to truncate getting ready in a matter of months compared to the years before Beryl?
So what we're focused on is addressing the issues that we know were identified by our customers, our external stakeholders. We know that we had work that we needed to do. We need to do better. And that's why we took this last month opportunity to really just accelerate those efforts. So that's why we were able to get done those efforts in that short amount of time. And we will just continue the work, continue to strengthen our system.
Alyssia Oshodi with CenterPoint, thank you so much. I do want to point out too, there are 3 public hearings that you're inviting the public to this week, and the first one's going to be tomorrow at Kingwood Park Community Center, and that will be from 4 to 7, so you can voice your concerns and bring your questions. Thank you
so much.